Hey, what's up guys? My Big Thing 2010 back again with another video. Today I'm going to show you how to completely detail strip your GLOCK Slide. And I'm starting the video off with this view because both of my cameras suck and I can only use my cell phone camera for close-up shots that need detail, and I have to set the focus before I start the recording. So sorry about that guys, and sorry about the audio. I know it sucks. And what I'm showing you here is there's a little black sleeve right here inside the striker notch, and that's the most important part of the whole disassembly. I don't know if I can get it, but you'll see, it moves, and you can make it kind of disappear when you get your GLOCK tool in there. So that's what I'll be doing in just a second when I refer back to this. That's the most important part you need to know. Okay, so let me go ahead and start from the beginning so you guys, so we're all on the same page. You're going to go ahead and make sure that the firearm is unloaded, visually and physically inspect, no magazine. Okay, sorry about the blur guys, it's set for focus up here. Go ahead and drop the slide, pull the trigger pointed in a safe direction. Okay, and go ahead, grab your GLOCK like this and just give it a little squeeze, and it'll move about that much, and you're going to grab these two tabs and pull down and let go, and that'll release the slide from the frame. Get rid of the frame, we don't need that right now. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and grab right here and push towards the muzzle and release the spring. Get rid of that. And what I like to do is just push up on the barrel block and kind of just pull straight back, and the barrel comes right out. So that's your basic detail strip, and that's what everyone should be doing to clean after every session at the range. But this is the most neglected part, is the internals and the guts of the slide, because people are not as familiar with the strip of this as they are with the field strip. So let me stop being long-winded and let's go ahead and get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the striker back. You'll hear a little ting, and we're going to get in here and we're going to push this down, that little thing I showed you in the beginning of the video. You're going to push that down, and what that does is it releases the pressure off of the back plate, and you're going to pop the back plate off. Now keep your thumb over to the top here and remove your tool, because it'll kind of get caught in there. There's your back plate. That's all fine and dandy. Set that off to the side, drop it in some cleaning solution, whatever, and this is what you're going to see. This is what's been hiding behind the back plate all these years. Now the first thing you're going to do is just go ahead and grab your striker like this and remove it, pulling it straight out the back. Now this is what's been hiding inside of your GLOCK hole all these years, guys. And sorry about that. This is what it should look like. This is nice and clean. Most likely yours is going to be black from here to here and have a bunch of copper shavings and all sorts of grit and grime and carbon buildup and God knows. So you're going to have to get in there. This is as far as you're going to have to take this one down. Just go ahead and get in there with a toothbrush and some cleaner and get that really clean. Next thing I want to draw your attention to is the side here. You always seen this little silver thing pushing on the back of your extractor. That's your extractor push rod, and it's attached to a bearing in the back. And all you're going to have to do is just kind of get a hold of it and pull it straight out, and it'll come straight out for you. Now just notice the orientation here, guys. Okay, the spring should be at the top when you put it back together. This is probably going to be filthy. You're going to have to scrub that, make it look nicey nice, brand new, and get that ready to be back installed. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to come down here and you're going to deep press this as far as you can. And what's going to happen is your extractor is going to come out. And normally I just tip it and it falls out. Okay? This is what your extractor looks like outside of the slide. This is your extractor tooth, and this goes towards the rear of the slide, and this is the side of the slide. Okay, this is going to be really grimy, guys. You're going to have to soak it, soak it, and scrub it. It's probably going to give you a little bit of a workout. And then what I do here is I just tip the slide upside down into my palm, and that falls directly out. Okay, so basically, just because my focus is so screwed up here, that's what's inside. That's what's inside of your GLOCK Slide. Okay, and basically, like I say, you're just going to go ahead and soak them all, clean them up real good, and get them ready to go. Don't neglect the back plate if it's dirty. It shouldn't be that dirty though. One other thing though, your extractor slot, your this hole here, and this tiny bearing hole at the top, that's all a connected chamber. They all run into each other, and this your striker column is going to be filthy, and it's going to take you a little bit to get it clean if you've never done it before. But pay special attention to the little hole here that connects to this hole that connects to your striker slot, because all of that gets gunked up real bad, guys. So go ahead and just keep cleaning until you get clean white patches out. To go ahead and reassemble, it's just the reverse order, and I'll show you this real quick, because you see how tiny this little tiny spring is. You're not going to want to lose that, guys. Okay, that's pretty important, and it might fall out on you when you're cleaning. So all you're going to do is stick it back in the little recess in the back of this pin and kind of give it a push, so it might stay, but it might not. So what I do is I always turn the slide upside down and go ahead and insert it and then flip the slide over. So that's what I'm going to try and do here as best as I can through a viewfinder. So, alright, it's in, and I flip it over. Now, what you're going to do next is you're going to take your extractor with the toothy side towards the front, and the little peg or the column towards the back of the slide. Go ahead and depress this pin, and this goes in at an angle, okay, and let it go, and it'll hold it there for you. Alright, it won't fall back out. You don't have to baby it. And what you're going to do is reinsert this into this hole in this orientation with the spring towards the top. Drop that bad boy back in there, and go ahead and put your clean, dry striker back in the hole. Don't gunk this up with oil and stuff, guys, because that's what holds on to grit and carbon deposit, and that's what will contribute towards a malfunction. So don't go put it all back together as dry as possible, okay? And this is pretty much it. And what you got to do is get your your slide plate back on. And what I normally do, guys, you only need your GLOCK armor tool for all of this, is I get the tool at the top of here and I depress. I'm trying to do this through a viewfinder. I get the tool through the top here and I depress this column so it's all the way flush. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. Alright, and then I get the slide started. So let me do that real quick. See if I can stay in frame. It's going to be blurry. You're not going to see it. Damn it. Just get the back slide plate started, and you're going to run into this, okay? Because that bearing is still sticking out, so you're going to have to push that in as far as you can with your GLOCK tool. See if it's a lot easier to do when you're not trying to look through a viewfinder. But you're going to push that down as far as you can, and then press on the slide at the same time, and then you're going to hear a click, and then you're good to go. And then all you got to do is put your barrel back in, guys. Put your spring back on. And put this back together. Test for function, safe direction. and you're all set. You're good to go. So that's how to detail strip your slide and clean it out, guys. I really hope you found that helpful. Sorry about the little bit of blurry video and the bad audio. I got to make do with what I have for now. Hope that was helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and please don't gunk up your slide with oil and grease. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. My Big Thing 2010 out.